Hi, I'm Devin Hughes, and this is your Prince George's County Public Schools update. We're here today to look at some of the significant events in the school system, starting with the swearing in of newly elected and re-elected members of the Board of Education. Here's Dave Z with the story.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Patricia Ann Eubanks,
Do solemnly affirm.
do solemnly affirm
School Board member Patricia Eubanks joined two other of her re-elected colleagues, Virginia Jacobs and Edward Burrows, and two newly elected members, Sabrina Epps and Carletta Fellows, in taking the oath of office at the boardroom in Upper Marlboro on December 3rd. With County Clerk Marilyn Bland presiding, the ceremony was a mix of solemnity and joy as family and friends joined the new members in their public commitment to public service.
Without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of Board of Education member according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and laws of this state.
and laws of this state.
I'm feeling very excited. I'm feeling incredibly humbled. I just want to thank everyone in District 1 for their support. And even for those who struggled because they didn't know me very well, I appreciate them for taking a chance on me. I've been working in higher education for the last 10 years, and so I know the struggles that students go through when they're not prepared. And I'm committed to working with K through 12 in this capacity to make sure that we deliver the kind of education that every student in Prince George's County deserves.
We have to make sure that we put the resources around our staff, whether they're classroom teachers, our administrators, and also our support staff. And also, everyone has a hand in this. And so we have to make sure as a board that we unify that, along with unifying us with our parents and our community stakeholders as well.
For returning board chair Virginia Jacobs, her young son not only shared in his mom's big night, but was also a reminder of what's at stake for all Prince George's children as the new calendar year approaches.
I've been working on behalf of children for a long time, and now he's in my life, so it just adds to it. I'm grateful to God for the opportunity to do that, and also to feel what parents feel relative to what's best for their kids.
What are you hoping for during this coming year? What are some things that you really hope we get accomplished?
Well, you know what the first thing we have to do? We have got to get the next superintendent in place. We have to have someone who's coming here to commit to our county and our students. It's a hard place to work, but integrity matters. If we're going to move our county forward, if we're going to move our school district forward, we have to be more deliberate about that. We have to be more sincere in what we're doing in the work for kids, and we have to just stay focused. It's more than just saying being focused on children. We have to do it, and I think that really requires a major commitment.
Staying after school took on a whole new meaning recently as the students of William Paca Elementary put on their pajamas along with their thinking caps for a night of academic fun. Here's Dave again.
SALMON. All right, 100 points. Give her a hand.
Hitting all the right letters during a game show called Language Adventures was just part of the abundant academic fun at William Paca Elementary's 6th annual Books, Bears, and Blankets Family Literacy Night.
What's the first category?
Rapid vocabulary.
Vocabularies. How many of you are good at vocabulary? Every day we hear the word of the day. So do you think that you can do a good job?
No. Yes. Get up and feet and work it to now work it. Hey, I said now work it. Hey.
200 parents and children packed the school's multi-purpose room as they were first welcomed by the Paca Panther cheerleaders, and then listened to teacher Desiree de Floramonte read from a book about the Vietnam War Memorial Wall, an appropriate choice given that it was Veterans Day.
Squashed green, and there are medals in it. His pant legs are folded back, and his shirt is a soldier's shirt.
The theme of reading and literacy followed the students, many clad in pajamas since it was close to their bedtimes, all evening long, as they worked on acrostic puzzles, played word games, and in the process helped to teach their parents a thing or two as well.
I'm hoping to learn that you could still come back to school and you could teach your parents what they already seem to know, but refresh their memory.
The best part about this is you get to see the parents and the kids together. And in my particular room, the students are teaching the parents. So that's a good thing.
My parents look forward to it, and my students, some of them said, Ms. Clowers, thank you so much for having book bears and blankets. They look forward to coming in their pajamas. Some of them brought their bears. But more than that, they look forward to going into the classroom, getting embedded in reading and math.
And while there was plenty of food for thought on Literacy Night, there was also just plenty of food. In this case, pizza. It was all to celebrate the students' embrace of the written word, a habit that will hopefully last a lifetime.
Thanks, Dave. You know, this is the season of giving, and the students at Wise High School gave out of their own pockets recently to a good cause, and they didn't need to look very far to see why they were doing it. Grant Kittleson has the story.
A check for $5,000 was given to the Susan G. Komen Foundation thanks to fundraising efforts by the students, faculty, and business partners of Wise High School. This doubles the amount of money that was raised last year by the school, and the students had plenty of inspiration.
For the month of October, we put a change jar in the cafeteria, so students put change in dollars. Our staff members contributed money. Our people that work with us, like Jostens, Herf Jones, the vending company, Booster Club, PTSO, everyone donated money, and it means a lot because of these two ladies right here. These are two of our staff members, Sharon Weaver and Ruby Christian. They're both survivors.
Yes. It was humbling for Sharon and Ruby to see more than just dimes and quarters being put in the jar. $5 and $10 bills were seen regularly, and all in their name.
For people to show that they care and they're in our corner, it's a wonderful thing. Helps you survive.
We need to look at what kids do good, and these kids at our school are doing a lot of great things. And for them to take out of their pocket every day and give money for somebody else to be saved from this, these kids are phenomenal. And this is a whole school, staff, and everybody. But I really want to applaud the kids for contributing.
Not only did Wise High School raise awareness of breast cancer, its students also raised the roof at a victory rally in their school's gymnasium to celebrate the school's triumph as state football champions.
With that late fourth quarter touchdown pass, Dr. Henry Wise High School edged ahead of Quince Orchard 12-7 and could taste the state football championship that was almost theirs. With the school band playing and Puma pride erupting in the stands, the drama unfolding at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore couldn't have been more intense. With just seconds to go, as Montgomery County's Quince Orchard was driving hard for the goal line and the championship, a miraculous interception gave Henry Wise its first 4A state title and a 14-0 record for the season.
Feels great. My boys told me they weren't going to let me down, and they made plays when they had to.
Coach. Tell us how long of a season it's been for you.
It's been long. It's a lot of sleepless nights. Just hoping I prepare these young men to be the best they can be. I'm so happy they pulled it out. Both teams played hard. The Pumas was outstanding.
It's been tough. This is our hardest battle. They were an excellent team, but it's great to be 14-0. Oh my God, it feels so good.
That good feeling knew no bounds as family and friends swarmed the field, players hoisted the winner's trophy, and the quarterback reflected on how his tight end, 6'5" Micah Till, did again what he'd been doing all season long.
Tell me about the last second play you played down here in this last quarter. Tell us about it. Walk us through it.
They told me we're going to throw it up to Mike and force it to him. We got to give him a chance. He's too big for them. So I said, all right, coach, do what you tell me to do. I threw it up to him, and he went and got it for me. He's been doing that for me all year.
Back at Henry Wise a few days later, a victory rally had the entire student body rocking the school's gymnasium as the team and the coach got to celebrate again a win for the ages.
That's it for this edition of Update. For Grant and Dave, I'm Devin Hughes. And we'll see you next time with good news from the Prince George's County Public Schools.